Como é que é, pessoal? Daqui fala o Makarrony, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo, desta vez de Red Dead Redemption 2. Já saiu o episódio há uma, se não viste, tens aí a playlist na descrição, Zés, e bora lá, saiu o último episódio. Tivemos um grande problema, tivemos que mudar de acampamento e, como podem ver, isto já não é o mesmo sítio onde a gente estava nos últimos episódios, porque fomos ameaçados. Então, velhota, onde é que tu estás?
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yep, just the way it is.
Eu estava a dizer, fomos ameaçados por uns polícias locais e tivemos que mudar de cidade. Por isso bora lá falar aqui com o Dutch e ver o que é que ele tem para nós.
How you doing, old friend?
Então, velho.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day.
Vamos aonde, velhote?
It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Vamos pescar, é isso? Oh, velhote. Não me agrada muito a gente ir os dois, com aqueles dois velhotes que a gente encontrou enquanto pescava, estão em à solta e a gente ainda nos vamos encontrar com eles.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over.
Bora, vamos para o nosso cavalo. Temos que ir comprar se calhar um cavalo novo. Eu estou a gostar muito desta égua, por acaso é fixe. Mano.
Hosea, let's go fishing.
Aí vamos pescar. Oh, come on, velhotes, pescar outra vez.
Passing you.
Okay, go.
Ok, temos agora aqui um velhote de segurança.
Yep.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch,
Ok.
we've got to be discreet.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Whoa.
Então o que é que se passa aqui, velhotes?
Hello, gentlemen.
Você tem a habilidade de
look
mover
what the cat
lentamente
drug in.
neste cavalo, seguro quadrado.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Well, look who it is.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did
Shut
the
up,
silly,
Xerife.
fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up
Nada
for.
melhor,
Come
nada
on, big
surpresa.
guy.
Perhaps we
Ui.
can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go
Anda,
after
rápido.
that train.
Ui,
Do not
velhote.
shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Velhote, eu tô
Will you
carregando, tô com
relax?
mais...
We're not losing them.
Pull me up, David. Faster, come on.
Não dá
What's your name,
mais!
sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said
Ja.
plenty.
So long, deputies.
Oficiais, uma já foi.
Idiot. Now get after the others, come on. The train's slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance.
Tu ir o
See
mais
if you can
rápido
get
possível.
alongside the train.
Ao lado.
Yeah.
Bora!
Come on, get to the side of that train.
Ai,
See
já
the
me dei o
flat carriage?
dedo!
Head for that. Get us as close as you can.
É, tu tem
You
uma
think you can
queimada.
jump on there?
Ai, ai, tu tem uma queimada.
Me? Why me?
Ah, tá bem, pronto. Ai, tá quieto. Olha,
I
olha.
didn't do nothing.
Oh, velhote. Já me dói o dedo de estar a carregar as teclas.
Damn it.
Segura nesse.
Come
Ai,
on,
Deus.
Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
You hold it right there.
Velhotes, agora virei polícia, querem ver? Oh, bora. Salta.
Come on, shitbag!
Go, get after them.
Bastard!
Oi!
Damn bastard! Get the
Ai.
hell away from me!
Ah, tiraste um chapéu.
soon, partner.
Sim.
Have this.
Tiraste o chapéu! Eu não curto que me tirem o chapéu!
You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Toma aí o chapéu. Mete o chapéu. Ai, ai, ai.
Where you gonna run to?
Vem cá. Vem cá que eu agora virei polícia.
I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Então, velhote.
Your sister-in-law, man. Come here. We need to bother.
Já.
Let me go. Can't do that. Come on.
Come on. Just don't kill him.
You sure?
I don't think I can open the door from the outside.
Larga a faca! Toma, 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 toma.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well,
Tá.
I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Então, velhote, não dá pra... Ok, é para pegá-lo. Ok. Anda, velhote, já tá. Abre lá isso.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on.
Então vou pô-lo aqui no meu cavalo, pode ser?
Fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural.
Claro que tenho, vai lá se eu vir polícia. Era
Ok,
top.
then.
Oh.
All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Despediu alguém para não usar armas e causar problemas. Não estou a usar armas, velho.
Easy.
Aqui. É esta a cidade? Ah, bem bonita.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House.
Ok.
Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Onde é que ele dá? O dedo.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Ok. Anda cá o Ederson.
Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Hey,
Tá bem,
fellas.
velho. Tem calma.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real
McIntosh.
pleasure. The mostly good
Oh, my
citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo,
Ok, velho.
these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope?
Chegámos à cidade,
Can't
estamos a
thank you
fazer
enough.
amigos com o
Where
xerife.
have you
Acho
been?
positivo.
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and the Braithwaites.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out of rebel gold, and marrying cousins, or not marrying. And
Arthur,
That's
Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have
Okay.
missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Tá isso? E agora, Dutch, o que é que a gente faz?
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaite's.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Nada, velhote, fica bem.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur?
Ah,
Have you had
vamos.
enough of the chase for one day?
Aceitar o convite. Vamos
Sure,
aceitar, Zé.
why
Bora.
not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about?
Vamos fazer as missões
I don't
todas.
like
Isto
this
faz parte da
place.
missão, vamos
Ok.
aceitar, né?
Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Bora.
I might not read so good, but I
Maybe
actually
os cavalos
memorized some
todos.
Bible verses here in preachers.
O meu é o mais deficiente, já viram? Vem todo torto, caralho.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Bora. Vai, bora. Eu falo you, mas tens que ir para dentro do cavalo. Para dentro não, para cima do cavalo. Bora pescar, fazer uma pescaria.
Yeah!
Yeah.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
Estes são os malucos do cara, não são? Eu acho que sim, velho. Mas onde é que a gente vai, velho? Está bué da longe já.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Aí não me empurre, velho. Ah, é ali no lago. Isso, vai ter uma vista do caneco. Brutal. Ainda bem que eu vi com ele. É para esta vista foda.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
Vamos num barco, a sério? Brutal.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Bora. Agora temos que empurrar o barco, né? Será que isto vai... Não deve dar grande coisa, porque isto é uma missão opcional, não deve...
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here.
Tem?
Supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go.
Where do you go? Where do you
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Bora,
What
águas
about
profundas.
stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too.
Quer
Keep
dizer,
going.
estamos a andar de barco, brutal. que eu estou a fazer? Estou a colocar X como não me pudesse. Tem um pessoal ali a pescar também, ali à frente. Uma rocha.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. You won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a...
Ah, cá em baixo já temos iscas como deve ser.
Strong with a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Bora!
Okay, that was a bite. There he is.
Anda, velhote! Parte de puxar a linha. Quando o peixe... Cá, vai ser meu.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder.
What the fuck?
You reckon?
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Ah, puxar... Ok, já percebi. Isso não é muito grande
I used to go
também.
fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
There he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Now, reel him in, Arthur.
There, hooked him.
Nicely done, Arthur.
Ah, esses são todos pequenitos
Remember
do
those big
apanho,
salmon I
velhote.
caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how
Wait.
Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
You hooked him.
Ah, velhote, e aqueles...
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
O bom da gente estar aqui é que estamos a perceber a história, estão a ver?
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. You got a bite there, Arthur. Nice, you hooked him.
Bora, tá feito, tá feito. Quer dizer, eu rodar isto, olha para isto. Às vezes até me fazer confusão. Bora. Calma, não puxa agora. Vem cá. Ok, puxa agora, puxa agora, puxa agora, puxa agora, puxa agora. César, eu vou apanhar mais este e tá bom, pode ser? Já vi que não vem nada grande. Vai, calma. Isso, vai.
Good job, Arthur.
Ah, tá aí, mais velhote.
That feels like a bite. Ha! Got ya! Keeping that one, eh?
Então vamos pescar mais? Não quer pescar mais? Ah, só temos mais uma isca, bora. Temos só mais uma isca, vamos fazer mais uma isca, bora. Não é por aí. Ainda vamos fazer mais uma missão destas, estejam descansados. E vocês vão apanhar um peixe? Ok, calma.
Got a nibble there, Arthur?
That's on the hook, Arthur.
Ok, calma. Calma, rapidamente, rapidamente. Eu nem tenho dedo para fazer isto, bora. Calma. Anda cá. Ora, devia ser um grandalhão, mas só tenho mais esta isca.
Something's nibbling. Got one!
Calma, anda cá. Vamos quase embora. Ah.
Well done.
Ah, não apanhei nada grande, velhote. Tipo 25 kg não apanhei nada.
Worth keeping that one.
Tá bom, velhote, para mim tá bom. Tá bom.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy.
Ah, vamos
We
logo
head
direto
back?
para o
We could
acampamento.
keep the boat
Tal,
not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you.
Ah, músicas aí só.
I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I. that was pretty
Calma que eu
good.
tô cansado já.
But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Three mariners.
Ah, of course.
Esta vida de marinheiro.
We three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, there is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round.
Vocês cantam mal pra caraças, velho.
Martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground up, ground up, ground up.
Não sei como é que se diz, pô. Grounder, que é
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Ok, tá
All
feito.
right. I think we are gonna be
Então.
okay.
Espero bem que
I
sim,
know.
velho.
I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be
Olha-
good for us.
10, olha o pormenor das
Now,
orelhas do
anyway.
velho.
I hope so.
Estava a passar a luz pela orelha, pela aqui pela. Isto tem o nome glóbulo? Sei lá como é que é isso. Brutal. Pormenores tipo pequeninos.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
É? Pá, eu também tenho, posso dar.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
Não, vai-te
What do
lixar.
you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost. I think we can leave it at that, don't you? You're missing out.
North Elizabeth.
Então, Pearson, o que é que se passa?
Just saying.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting.
He's a greedy bugger. I'm hungry too. I hadn't eaten for 3 days.
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You
Oh,
come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
The bastards have spotted me at the bar and taken the bullets out of me gun.
Então, o que é que se passa, velhote?
They're laughing and crying, and rather than kill me,
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Enough! Both of
Calma,
you!
velhote.
Well, come with me then. You want to head out there? Run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess.
Anda lá, velhote.
You coming with me then, woman?
Estas mulheres.
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Ai, que paciência que a gente precisa ter. Ora. Conduz até à loja. Vamos comprar cenas para cá, é? Não.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
Então,
Guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I
fazer
pray
voz
to
dele.
the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start
Peraí que eu tenho que comer, Zé. Com
from
fome.
Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do. Okay.
Porra,
Here we
então.
are.
Tá, tinha passado
So,
por aqui,
what's
não
the
dava?
plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy us some food to eat. No
Essa velha é maluca.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Tá bem. Minimapa mostra algumas da agência de correio. Ok, bora. Vamos lá. Pá, a agência de correio que é tipo a estação também, né?
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
Vai normal, não corro, velho. Estás a olhar para mim por quê? Nunca viste?
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Ah, tchau, velho. É bom, Zé. Temos estas missões também de não tanta confusão. Tá, velho.
Hey, y'all. You lot doing all right there? Anyway, didn't mean to intrude.
You know they're saying Valentine's.
You folks are really spoiling the view.
You're one to talk.
I'm working.
Tá, velho, como falava. Eu tava.
I got it all in the wagon.
Eu tava a te dizer bom dia,
Gonna
velho.
train my goat to do this faster.
Oh, o canito, o que é que foi?
I think this is everything.
Thanks.
cá.
Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus.
Analisar.
Ask for goddamn help.
Hello, boy.
How can I help?
Nada, velhote. Eu só queria dar uma festa ao teu cão, mas o teu cão não curte de mim.
Okay, get on. I'm about done here.
É? Então
Why
fecha
don't
lá
you
isso.
drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a
Não dá para
move on.
fechar.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Lady, sei.
So,
Vai, vai.
you get everything?
I think so.
Vai lá conduzir.
And some new clothes, I see.
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well
É, vai
want.
ela conduzir-me.
Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know,
Porque a
I used
gaita,
to love
isso
playing the
cá
harmonica
não é,
before.
não é bom que ela
Well,
tenha uma gaita, mas pronto.
My house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know.
Arranjou outra gaita, já.
Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and no. Nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Já, faz-me falta.
Hey there!
Olha,
Hey.
olha, olha.
What you folks up to?
Just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
sweetie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Go, go, go!
Oh, velhote, olha o que tu foste fazer. Só causas problemas.
Damn it! Get moving now! Whoa!
What move you have made, lady?
What was that?
They was gonna rob me.
Tá feito.
Pants. Think you're landing Ricketts?
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Oh shit.
You about to be mustered out.
Well, you wanted to see some action.
Ah!
Got your whip.
Ah! Ah!
You okay there, Sadie?
Anda cá!
Think I can't handle these fools?
Pá, o Dutch disse pra gente não usar armas, meu. Come on.
Not many still now. Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
Calma!
Yeah, you
Amor.
run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
Pois, infelizmente és tu
No,
outra vez.
pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine.
Yep.
Bora, vamos nós a
You
conduzir
showed
agora,
those
velho.
bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
Hey, watch it! So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway,
Houve confusão,
don't you
meu.
go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Não.
You wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today.
Nada.
Okay, Miss High and Mighty.
Isso é tudo poderá.
Nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Deixa eu ver o que é que eles vão dizer. Oh, Peterson, deixa-me dar aqui umas coisas porque tenho umas cenas para ti.
Damn it,
Na
Pearson.
cá.
Arthur!
Onde é que eu dou as cenas? É aqui, né? Aqui. Aqui coisas para ti. Ah!
Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan.
Aqui,
I
olha.
will.
Peixinho,
Very
carninha.
good. We were getting low.
Carne cozinhada. Não, mas também peixinho é bom.
Thank you, Arthur.
I ever tell you boys about the time I was lost in the Congo?
O que é aquilo que temos ali, velhote? Isto aqui é o quê? Está a pescar? É uma missão.
It's a good one, and it's true.
Hey, Arthur.
Não. Isto é uma missão, velhote. Fazemos isso noutra altura.
Oh, Arthur. I know what you're thinking.
Está tudo bêbado,
I
meu.
ain't thinking much.
Junking
Yeah, you can spare me the details.
Tá bem, velhote. Então temos de ficar com este episódio por aqui, Zés. Zés. Tivemos aí uma açãozinha com aquela velhota. Tylee. Jogar... Não queres nada de jogar de Obidós. Zés, este episódio vai ficar por aqui. Espero bem que tenham gostado. Amanhã vamos ter mais. Não se esqueçam. Por volta da 1 e por volta das 5, 6, 7 horas. O da tarde é sempre um horário que eu não sei prevenir. porque às vezes jogo com a malta à tarde, né? Também tem que ser isso, não é só jogar o Red Dead. Mas espero que tenham gostado, deem o vosso like favorito, subscrevam o canal que não for subscrito, a playlist está na descrição. Até à próxima e fui!